So the push for civility on the Hill, is that over? Short-lived? Democratic Congressman Steve Cohen out of Tennessee taking to the floor of the House only hours before the vote to repeal the health care law, comparing Republicans to Nazis.
They say it's a government takeover of health care. A big lie, just like Goebbels. You say it enough, you repeat the lie, you repeat the lie, you repeat the lie, and eventually people believe it. Like blood libel. That's the same kind of thing. The Germans said enough about the Jews, and the people believed it, and you had the Holocaust. You tell a lie over and over again, and we've heard it on this floor. Government takeover of health care.
So where does that leave us this morning? Congresswoman Michele Bachmann out of Minnesota, founder of the Tea Party caucus, there on the Hill. Welcome back here.
Thank you, Bill.
Is the era of civility on a short shelf life there in Washington? What do you make of that?
The era of civility is over, apparently, as of last night. I think what you're seeing is the rhetoric now is this level, Bill, because those who are behind Obamacare can't believe that the American people rejected. They were told by the President of the United States that just pass this bill, the American people will love it. Well, they don't love it because they're seeing increases in their private health insurance premiums of 25%, 45%. And so what we're finding out is that Obamacare is delivering less health care, but it's costing us more. What a deal.
Yeah,
Pay more, get less.
Stephen Cohen, who is Jewish, by the way, says he's taken out of context. He also accuses the Republicans like yourself of lying over these facts. How well do you know Steve Cohen?
I know Steve Cohen. He represents an area in Tennessee, and I think again, what this shows is that they're incredulous that the American people aren't believing them. They're believing the facts of Obamacare as they're being laid out before them. You can't lie about the increases in your private health insurance premiums. That's very real, and that's what the American people are reacting against. That's why you saw us repeal health care yesterday, because it is President Obama's signature issue, and people went to the polls and they took the majority away from Speaker Pelosi. They weren't happy with what she did. They want us to repeal this bill, and that's exactly what we did.
Yeah, but Democrats have charged that it was simply a symbolic vote. You came out strong yesterday in a press release saying this was not symbolic. What did that vote mean?
It meant that we are who we say we are, and that we plan to stick with repealing this terrible bill of the government takeover of health care, not only in the House, but we're going to continue and stay with this until we can get it through the Senate. And if it means repealing the President of the United States and repealing a liberal Senate, then I guess that's what we have to do in 2012.
What does it mean that you only got 3 Democrats to vote with you? Certainly you would have liked more, right?
Absolutely, but it shows we were the bipartisan bill. We at least got some support on our side. There were no Republicans that defected and wanted to keep Obamacare.
Yeah. Democrats are now calling your bluff. They're saying, show us the plan. You know, we'll give you 60 days. We'll give you 90 days.
We'll be happy to.
Put it on the table.
We'll be happy to. We have all sorts of plans.
When will it happen? What does it look like?
Well, it will happen today. That we've already been signing up on bills yesterday that we're going to be introducing to replace Obamacare, and we're all too happy to come up with our free market solutions. We want to lower the costs of health care. That was the real issue in the first place. And for everything from buying insurance policies across state lines to medical malpractice reform, which we desperately need, allowing people to pay for their health care expenses with tax-free accounts. We have all sorts of ideas. We're laying them out today and going forward. And imagine, you know, if you can choose to have a plan where you pay less money, you customize it to yourself versus this big government bureaucracy where bureaucrats are saying no to you and you're paying exorbitant fee for it, people will never want Obamacare. They want to be able to have high quality but reasonably priced health care, and that's exactly what we intend to offer.
I'll leave it there, but one thing that's been getting a lot of attention this week is the pre-existing conditions. Will you allow pre-existing conditions under a new plan, at which point it's unveiled to the American people, that pre-existing conditions will be included in that?
Well, I think, again, this is an issue for the marketplace that the marketplace has dealt with in the past and that they can. Again, the real issue on pre-existing conditions deals with people who could go into a high-risk pool. We already have a number of states that do that, and that's something that we can look at incentivizing to see that that can expand.
Well, we are all watching and waiting. Michele Bachmann, thank you for your time. We'll talk again real soon,
Thank you,
okay?
Bill.
Michele Bachmann,
Okay.
Republican out of Minnesota, who's very torn this weekend between the Packers and the Bears, apparently. I can understand and feel your pain. We'll see you soon, okay? Thank you.
Thank
Here's
you.
Martha.